That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are out here, baby. You already know. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Battle Rap Report. I am your host, HydroMan. You're a Slipknot fan of Battle Rap, here helping you catch up on Battle Rap. Let me do a little song with this damn selfie stick. Anyway, out here with the upgraded one. We're about to get our miles in. Now, if you haven't seen in the past couple episodes or so, and a couple reels I've been throwing up off and on here and on Facebook, trying to get these 300 miles in, you know what I mean? Doing it for those who can. This is for American Cancer Society and for anybody that's struggling on anything and everything in life. Go out there and get some miles in, even if it's walking or whatever. So I'm trying to do my 300 miles for American Cancer Society, and if you want, go ahead, hit my Facebook and you'll see what I've been doing lately. And I've been slowly but surely posting stuff here on YouTube. So let's get on with the subject. Look at how beautiful it is. Look how beautiful it is out here. Anyway, we are on the trail. I want to go ahead and get a couple things off my mind. One of them is my previous episode where I talked about Hitman Holla versus Uncle Ra. Yes, if y'all have seen in previous episodes, like, a couple years or so, that whenever I talk about that, getting back into battle rap and stuff like that, it was basically 2015, 2016. Something had just crossed my purview on my screen, which was like K-Shine DNA versus Hitman Holla and Aver. Now, I know you're probably thinking, really? A 2-on-2? This? Whatever, man. There are a lot of reasons why people actually get into battle rap or come back into battle rap. Because I used to be a battle rapper back in the 90s into the early 2000s. I've already talked about this in previous episodes. Now, I got back into battle rap because of the simple fact Hitman Holla and Averb. Now, Hitman Holla Averb versus K-Shine and DNA. Now, this was, to me, the reintroducing of battle rap, because my thoughts were like, oh my god, they're actually doing 2-on-2s now. Don't get me wrong, you done heard, plenty of 2-on-2s back in the past, the Source and Ilmac and blah 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 back in the day, which I have seen. Later, after watching, and that was the weird thing, I thought I had seen those battles before years ago, like right around the time when they came out. Pause, hey yo. But yeah, I think that my previous episode may have been a little harsh on Hitman Holla and Uncle Ra, but it was because I like to see better. I hated the Bags and Bodies debacle because it took how many years for them to finally put out the whole entire first season? That's something that you really have to sit and think about. Like, was that even worth it? And then there's still like 2 other seasons we haven't seen. So I don't know, it's weird to me. But I felt kind of off about Hitman Holla for a bit because he has his, Bags and Bodies League, or what was it? What I titled it a year or so ago when stuff just started going on with the Bags and Bodies first season. What I titled it, Bags and Bodies and Bunk Beds. Like, really, straight man in a room with a gay man in the bunk beds? Yo, hold up, what? You're in $1 million mansion, or renting out $1 million mansion, and you got bunk beds? There's so many ups and downs with Hitman Holla's career, but more ups in his career for the fact of him doing what he has in the community, trying to make battles happen and stuff like that, trying to create a new league and You know, so I understand how things may be, you know, pretty hard for pause. Hey, yo. I would understand how certain things may be a little hard for, you know, battle rappers to then make their own league. So I understand on the business side, yo, things are pretty rough. You're gonna have your rough couple years before you see some actual, you know, ROIs, return on investment. Uncle Ra, I feel like, yeah, this is like a semi-pause. This is like part 2 of my previous episode. Just a little part, first half. I honestly think that it was all made up to promote any and everything Bags and Bodies, Hitman Holla, or even 15 Minutes of Fave and Uncle Ra and that whole thing, that whole spiel. So when I said I felt the way I did in the previous episode, I still feel that way. And you should still keep the same energy if you feel that someone violated you. I'm not out here trying to violate people. I understand, like, yo, you know what? Sometimes you may you may be disappointed in someone that you actually got back into battle rap on. Like, I honestly think Hitman Holla, he's a very good battle rapper. I don't know about the Luigi Mario and the MK, you know, the Mortal Kombat scheme, but it was a Street Fighter. It was all weird. And I hope that this message that goes out to everybody that understands where me, HydroMan from the Battle Rap Pool, where I'm coming from. I hope that battle rappers and battle rap league owners and media out there at least try to be cohesively understandable and can be able to have, you know, adult conversations, or just, you know, not adult, but you know what I'm talking about. Logical conversations, rationalize, and have something logical. And if you want to debate something, then have it a debate, not an argument. So have a thing that you want to talk about, and then come up with solutions for it. So if there's issues, if there's problems, then come up with solutions for them. That's what I was taught years ago. You know, don't complain, come up with solutions. So I'm not here about to complain. I just have my disappointments, feel like I needed to state my statements, and that be that. Now, the other half of this episode will be concentrating on, hey, Tay-Rock, hold on, wait, hold on. Hey, Tay-Rock, hey, can you see this real quick? Hey, Tay-Rock, come here real quick. Mr. Merlin. This is your last year of battle rap, right? Let me adjust this. This is your last year of battle rap, right? Tay-Rock, 2025 is your last year, and you are Cody. Though it should have been Sharon, but I could be wrong. Anyway, Tay-Rock, Mr. Gunbar King, I think that you cannot label yourself the Gunbar King unless you battle the Gunbar Kings themselves and Knife Bar Kings themselves, which is Carter Deems. And who else? Frack. Is there somebody else? We need the rematch of you and Sharon. Anyway, hold on. Come on, Stravia. Work for me, baby. Okay, whatever. Damn app is wildin'. I'm not even sponsored by them, but you know, whatever. Hey, Tay-Rock. You need to go ahead and battle Frack. You need to go ahead. Hold on. This wind is like, it's wildin', right? Anyway, almost 10 minutes into this damn episode, and then can't even control my hat under this tent. Wind conditions. I'm riding a bike. What am I talking about? It's slight wind out here. Anyway, Tay-Rock, you are one of the best. You are Mr. Consistency. Conceded still ducking, and I had a whole episode about the people that, you know, conceded should battle, and that was back in 2023, I think, right? Yeah, something like that. And it still ain't happened. Anyway. But Tay-Rock, I've had my doubts once upon a time, a couple years ago. Then you battled Bad News. I was very interested with that. There was a lot of things that I felt that Tay-Rock himself can do better, and slowly but surely he's been adapting, he's been getting better. But I personally feel that Tay-Rock needs to end his career battling these two people, or three. which is Frack, which is Carter Deems, and it should be the Sharon rematch, or at least cheddar cheese, or shout out cheddar. And there was somebody else, because I was like 5, you know what I mean? But I think those is enough to, any 2 or 3 of those I'm cool with, you know what I mean? And I don't need no Cool Whip. Hey, yo, pause, what the? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta be honest, I don't like the fact that K-Shine is back and Shadi Hara had arguably a debatable classic with K-Shine. I think that some of the footage that I've seen, I didn't get to see the whole battle, and I didn't get to see all the other battles. But K-Shine's event, 4 battles, was better than 2 or 3 other events that had happened in the past 6 months. Crazy enough. And I want to give K-Shine his props. K-Shine, you know how hard it was. You know the pressure that was on your shoulders, and you made it happen. Shout out to Rocket Fuel, who you linked up with to make this event happen and this league happen. K-Shine's league. Well, listen. Against all odds, is it a K-Shine's battle rap league? If this is it, let's throw it out there into the world. Let's throw it out there that K-Shine, against all odds, battle league, that is K-Shine's, and he about to bring some of the best battles that need to happen for the culture. I hope, me personally, I hope that there's battles on beat too. Not just always a cappella, you know what I mean? Shout out to Verbal Warzone. So, that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it, all right, people? Those is my 3 opinions on what's been going on. And one more. Jazz, congratulations. Now it's time for Thesaurus and Jazz to battle. 2-time Mr. Everything versus 2-time Mrs. Everything. 2-time Mr. Everything versus 2-time Miss Everything. So we gonna see what happens. Hopefully it'll get done soon. You know what I mean? While the hype around Jazz is still good, you know, talking about the whole Jazz Guar, right? She been doing her thing, and she may battle Hustle or maybe not. But I hope that if it does happen, let it be better than the previous, better than the past, better than how things were, because we need that in battle rap, all right? So, you know how this goes, ladies and gentlemen. Please, don't drive drunk, don't drive distracted, don't drive high, and please don't drive with a cell phone in your hands. There are plenty of people on the road, me being one of them. So please, you matter more than that cell phone in your hands. The people in your vehicle and the people outside your vehicle matter more than that cell phone in your hands. All right, people? Stay safe, stay blessed. Good fracking day, because look how beautiful it is outside, people. Stay safe, stay blessed. HydroMan out from the Battle Rapport. Am I glitching? Oh, damn, I can't glitch in this daylight.